What up, world? We back. It's your boy Chuckwick Ills, aka Charles Brown, back with another review. But first, how you doing? You good? Good. All right, man. I ain't got a lot of light left, so I'm gonna do this quick. I want to get into this review of ya boy 2 Chainz. He got a new album called Rap or Go to the League. I haven't done many joints recently because I haven't been feeling a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff been okay. And it was a couple joints that I did want to get around to, but they came and went. So here we are. This 2 Chainz joint. I like this joint. I like this joint. I don't know, some people go into stuff with a frame of mind that they already not gonna like it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't do that. I went in with 2 Chainz has slowly become nice. To me, in my opinion, 2 Chainz has won me over, not with his full projects, because I never listened to a full 2 Chainz from beginning, first song to the last song. I saw the album where he dedicated to Lil Wayne. Then I think the other one after that, I think was one with the trap house, the pink trap house. I don't remember the name of that, but I always mean to get to these albums and it just passes me by. But his collaborations are always stellar. If you go back through my reviews, I always say I roll with Chainz. I roll with 2 Chainz. When he get on these collabs, he make the song what it is. He make the song stronger. Like the De La collab, he made stronger. Like the songs that he's jumping on, and he doesn't stay in one lane. It's like, I don't know why, but every rapper in every genre of hip hop, it seems, alternative, West Coast, gangster rap, East Coast, with soulful rap, they all seem to roll with 2 Chainz. They seem to like what he does. They seem to like what he brings to the table because he don't really always let you down. I hear some people be like, man, oh, that verse, blah, blah, whatever. But I don't know, what they expect when Chainz come on. I expect witty metaphors. I don't expect a lot of over-the-top preaching. I don't expect a lot of over-the-top, what's the word I'm looking for? Is it metaphors or similes or whatever? He does all of that, but it's not in a Nas type of way where he's trying to out-bar you. He's just trying to out-rap you, and it's different. Out-rapping you is different. And this is what people don't understand when they go to a battle rap. They look at 2 people battling, or they hear a battle song, right? The dudes that's in the lyricism are listening for one type of thing. The rest of the world is listening to the rap. They want to hear the rap. They want to be entertained, simple and plain. They want direct, relatable information that they can digest quickly and go, oh, like when you getting too radical, you're losing 80% of your crowd, and it is a fact. So if you want to do these battles, or you want to say somebody won, somebody lost, it ain't about how they flip the tongue. It ain't about that. Because any dude can learn that. But what you can't learn and you can't be taught is the actual art of a good rap that reaches multiple people on multiple levels. 2 Chainz, I feel like 2 Chainz has mastered the art of rap, And it's coming from a hip-hop head who's been listening since before the Sugar Hill game. 2 Chainz is a master class rap. I'm not saying he's a master class MC hip-hopper because that's not what he's not trying to be, an MC. He's trying to rap really good raps, not mumble raps. You hear 2 Chainz very clearly. You hear every word he's saying very clearly, and it makes sense. These are lines that make sense at the end. He'll be like a double dutch or whatever it is, and that'll be like whatever he said. You never related it to that what he ended up with. You never related those 2 things, and you're like that. Those 2 things are exactly the same. And this guy will hit you with that all day. It's very entertaining to me. I find it extremely well put together. So when I'm talking about 2 Chainz music and I'm talking about 2 Chainz albums, which again, I listen to some of this, I never get through the full albums. I admit this is my first time getting from beginning to the end of a 2 Chainz album. But rightfully so, because sometimes I take a while to get to people's music, I took a while to get to Kendrick's music. I never heard Kendrick's first mixtape. I never heard it. I never heard he had something else before, like an album before that. I never heard it. Sorry. I don't know if that takes my Kendrick card away, but I never heard none of that stuff. I heard a couple single little songs here and there, and then I heard Good Kid, Mad City, and that was where I started. And I rock with the dude ever since. All his collabs, all the stuff he did. It is what it is. I know you fantastic fanatics going to be like, oh shit, you never heard blah, 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 insert line. But no, I didn't. I'm sorry. I'll get back to it one day, but right now, I never heard all that. And that's the same with 2 Chainz. I never heard full, complete albums until now. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I put on albums, and I will listen to the first 2 or 3 songs, and that's going to determine if I finish the album. Bad or good. Bad or good. I did that with Travis Scott. I'm sorry. I put the first 2 or 3 on. I'm not saying it's bad or good. I just never finished it. So this one is just like Lil Wayne's album. When Lil Wayne's album came on, the first song, it got to be what I can feel. I don't give a fuck about nobody else. I don't care what you like or he like or they like. The first song, if you hook me with the first song, there's a possible chance I'm going to go all the way through to the end of your album. Fact. But the first song, the smarter, older lyricists, the smarter, older MCs, the smarter, older rappers, they know they don't want to put a club banger first. That's a mistake. Because this is an album. An album got to have some structure, some substance. It got to be on a higher level. The people looking for the club banger are going to go straight to it. The people looking for that song that they already heard, they going straight to track 5. They're not even going to listen to track 1. They're going to go to the song name, especially the girls. Girls that's not trying to hear all that, all they got it for was the one song. Oh, it's a vibe. That's my shit. They're going to go straight to It's a Vibe, which is my shit. But for me and for most rap fans, that first song got to be, it got to catch you. It got to be some heartfelt shit. It got to be some soulful. It got to be something that reminds you of why you love hip-hop. It got to be real rap. It got to start your album off in a real way. It got to connect with real people. Because to be honest with you, a club banger is not a real song. That's not a real song. That is turn-up music. People put on makeup, they get dressed, they get their jewelry on to turn up. That is something you do after you're prepared. You done did everything you got to do for that whole week. You worked and all that. Then you get dressed up. You go to turn up. That's not your entire life. That's not real. That is a moment in time. We went to the club at 11. We left at 2. We turned up. We got drunk that moment in time. We went out to eat at the IHOP Pancake House afterwards. Then we went to Shorty's house. After that, you went to sleep. The next day, you either went to church, you mowed the lawn, you watched football. You wasn't turning up no more. So nobody turns up all the time. So that's not real life. So you don't start out an album that you wanted to be taken serious because the first song can't be turned up. That's where people go wrong, and they lose half the people that would have stuck with them. Chainz didn't make this mistake. So Chainz is from the school of Organized Confusion. Dungeon Family, which I hear it over and over, and it's so hard to believe. Like Future is from the school, the Dungeon Family, and I always forget it because he seems so far removed from 3 Stacks, Big Boy, Killer Mike, Witch Doctor, all that. Like he seems so far removed, not in a bad way, but he has mastered the game in a different way than they did. Goody Ma, all that stuff was crafted a certain way where it was very, very personal. It was mostly retrospective and mostly rebellious. Very hand-heavy black, overly hood. Like, you felt that you're drinking a beer and, you know what I'm saying, smoking a J or whatever, and you putting on that cast because that shit is reflecting right where you at. You got no shirt on. You know what I'm saying? It's reflecting your life at the moment. You know, at any moment, them boys could kick that door. That's what it feel like. 2 Chainz has elements of that, and it takes you there. But for the most part, it stays in a safe place where it doesn't get too, in my opinion, it doesn't get too deep, or it doesn't lose its core audience, which is, there's nothing wrong with that. When you know your core audience, unlike some rappers who fell off, they didn't know their core audience, or they knew their core audience and they left them anyway. You know what I'm saying? So when you don't know your core audience, or you don't cater to them enough, like a Pusha T. Pusha T is not coming out with a club banger. He's not coming out with something that's going to bang in the strip club. That's not what he does. His core audience, be it right or wrong, be it good or bad, be it the destruction of him or the making of him, Pusha's going to do what his core audience has expected from him since grinding, since before grinding, since he was working with the Neptunes, all that stuff. They want hard-ass drug raps. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts. You put on Pusha T, where the cocaine at? Where the bricks at? That's all you want to hit if you put it on. If you take the time to put it on, you already know what you're getting. And if you don't deliver, that's going to be disaster. If you try to switch it up and get bad on some sexy, it's disaster. He knows his core. 2 Chainz is the same way. He knows his core. He does not divert from the path, which most of the stuff is good. Most of the stuff is good. But I say that to say this. 2 Chainz, in doing so, loses some of the lyricists who are looking for that, who are trying to go down that Nas path, down that Steel Matt. They people that's looking for that, they're not going to rock with 2 Chainz. They facts. There are people who are never. Nas could write 2 Chainz' entire album, and 2 Chainz spit it. They would never say 2 Chainz made a classic. Never. It is what it is. It's just a fact. They will never respect him on that level just because that's what they've decided. It's certain people you've decided they're never gonna make they're never gonna make a classic. Flavor Flav never gonna make a classic. I've just decided that. I've decided it can't be. It's not gonna happen from Flavor Flav. Tekashi 6ix9ine, he's not gonna make a classic. I've just decided that that's not gonna happen. I could be wrong. I just decided that it's not gonna happen. I got my money that it won't happen. Just a fact. So 2 Chainz, when at this point, when you're in your age of 2 Chainz, your goal is to make a classic. That's why you rap at this point. That's why you're in the booth. This guy makes a lot of money. He could just keep coasting along, making club jams and do that for the next 7-8 years. Club. Dude wants to be counted amongst the best now. You know how I can tell? Because the producers he's putting on here, the beats that he's making, the beats that he's picking. He got LeBron James to A&R the album. If you don't know what an A&R is, that's a person who listens to what you're doing and tells you you're going the right path or you're going the wrong path. He got LeBron James to A&R the album. And I think I don't know if he really listened to him or not, but he said he got him to A&R. And LeBron listened to it, and LeBron said this, that he gave his notes or what have you. So I'm going to give my notes. I'm losing my light. I gotta get this popping. I hope y'all still here for the review. Whatever time to review, the timestamp, I'll put that in where the review starts if you want to skip all that other stuff. We're about to go to review right now. Rap or Go to the League by 2 Chainz. Going track by track. I'm going to butcher some of these producers' names, but I'm going to do my best. Track 1, Forgiven. Produced by Dim Joints. It opens the album nice. Like I said, I need something I can feel, something that I can relate to, something that catches me with that melodic tempo that I like, that gives me the chills, something that makes me feel like, oh, this guy, he knows what he's doing. This sets off this album nice. With a title like Rap or Go to the League, you honestly don't know where this is going. You don't know where this. They don't make that makes zero sense But it makes perfect sense because he's saying he could have balled or he could have rapped. He could have did either one and got paid. So it started the album out nice. It has some haunting vocals. Marsha Ambrosia sounds magnificent. She sounds beautiful in here. They gave her a great hook. The style of the track is retrospective. It has a very chilling choir sample in the background. The producer picked a nice sound. I like it. The beat is melodic. It's hard, mid-tempo. Got a nice hood bounce to it. The Jay-Z sample is clutch. It fits this thing so perfectly. 2 Chainz, very vivid verse. He got very lyrical. In my opinion, I don't care what you say. I feel like 2 Chainz was lyrical on this track. In my opinion. LeBron starts this. I'm sure LeBron approved of this track. Is a very good way to start the album. I think they on a good path right here because at this point, this is no bullshit. We getting right to it. Next song, Threat to Society, produced by Ninth Wonder. Well, if you know anything about hip hop beats, you know Ninth Wonder is Ninth Wonder. This dude is a fucking beast. Like, this dude been doing this forever, and this is what it is. He never really lets you down when he's making these songs. I've been listening to this guy since, I've said this before, my boy Chop and Dale used to chastise me. You ain't listen to Little Brother? You ain't heard Little Brother? Oh man, you slipping. They was in the source when I first heard Little Brother. We call ourselves Little Brother because we feel like we tribes Little Brother. That's what I remember. The flat snares, the chopped up beat, they was doing what we was doing. The shit was banging. This is fucking shit. This is what we do. So at that point, I already know what I'm getting when I see Ninth Wonder. Yeah, it was, people was like, Ninth need to switch his whatever. Never felt like that. I felt satisfied with what he was doing. This is what they do to producers. They try to, you need to switch your style. They just, dudes that don't produce, they just sitting around talking shit. But anyway, so the Threat to Society is a classic sample track. The structure is beautiful. It's chopped up. It's hip hop. I love the way it works. It got a cluttery kick with a random snare. It's a great beat. 2 Chainz, again, I believe he wants to be taken seriously lyrical. He deserves his credit on this song, like he said. He doesn't get the credit he deserves. I think we're going to start seeing people looking at him differently. I think we're going to start seeing people putting him in a different category than he's used to being in. Facts. So, 2 songs in, ain't nothing whack yet. Let's keep it moving. Third song, Money in the Way, produced by Jabs. This one is a little quicker tempo. It has a triple hi-hat, a soulful sample. The beat is steady, but it's still a bop. It's fluent. The perfect horn section is repetitive, but it's not boring. 2 Chainz, again, has nice... The flow pattern that he's doing on here in the subject matter, some hood talk, it's just exquisite. It's like a fine wine getting better with time. He does not stumble through. He's not on some Blueface where he's half missing the. You know what I'm saying? It's on beat. Let's say that this dude is dope. This is like when I say he gets so busy on these collab records. This feels like he's on a collab with somebody that he's trying to eat him up, and there's nobody on here. So, third song, and that's dope. Next song, Statute of Limitations, produced by 30 Rock. This is a bass-heavy, new school, futuristic, bassline type of track. It has a floating piano, a powerful synth under it. It doesn't overtake the song. It doesn't drown out 2 Chainz. It fits perfectly with what he's doing. 2 Chainz verses is just again reminding you about his drug days, telling you about the birds he flipped, and when you're in the mood to hear that, it's dope. It's a nice track. I don't have any problems with it. The other ones are a different lane, so he's going different. Every song is a different lane, but they don't mess up the flow of the album. Next song, High Top Versace, featuring Young Thug, produced by ATL Jacob. All right, so this one got that ATL bounce. It got that new school bass drop. It carries the song. This is like a strip club song, in my opinion. It's like something that you throw on, and that's when they're gonna start bouncing and, you know what I'm saying, doing whatever they do, throwing their legs up in the air, what have you. Um, Young Thug does not ruin the song. For those that's wondering, he does not ruin his track. He actually adds to it. He does not make you be like, oh man, why is he on here? It's a nice track. They interchange through each other. They flow together. It's like they were in the studio together and they were vibing off each other. It feels right. It feels like a complete collab and not just. He could have mailed it in. He could have emailed him and just sent it back on the email. I don't know, but it sounds like it's very fluent. Next song, sixth track, Whip, produced by Wonder Girl and Mike Dean, featuring Travis Scott. I think Mike Dean got a couple Lil Wayne joints. He might be his number one producer and got all his, I don't know. But I think Mike Dean got some Lil Wayne joints. So it got Ghostly Simps, since it's very 80s. It's reminiscent. Travis is reminiscent of Kanye on here. It feels like a Kanye song. Like if you took him out and put Kanye, you wouldn't know the difference. A lot of Travis stuff sounds Kanye-ish to me, but that's just me. I liked it more the second time I heard it. When I first heard it, I wasn't sure. I liked it more the second time. This beat is it keeps it moving. I don't think that she's out of. I think I says one of the girls, so I'm assuming it's a girl. I don't think she got outclassed or outmatched by any of these producers. This beat could rock with anybody on here, and I would like to hear more from Wonder Girl. Mike Dean is all over here, but Wonder Girl, this is the first song I ever heard by her that I know of, and it's quite good. 2 Chainz saying stuff like he signed a hammer. Lines are dope. It's just an all around dope record. I got nothing bad to say about it. Next song. Number 7, NCAA, produced by the Honorable C Note. All right, so this song has a basketball feel. It's called Rap or Go to the League. So this one is about shooting. It's a lot of references to b-ball. It's hi-hat driven, flat bass line. A flat bass kick drum, an electric snare, in my opinion, repetitive keys, hypnotic with a nice guitar solo that I like. I'm surprised because you don't get many guitar solos in rap. But live instrumentation is always good. I look past the hook. It's more club feel than like chilling with your headphones on, just trying to catch the lyrics. It's not for that. This is a bounce up in the club type of joint. So I wasn't too crazy about the hook of it, but you know what I'm saying. It kept in line with what he's trying to do with basketball. And I have no problem with it. I'm not going to be listening to that over and over, but it is a good song. Next song, 8. It's called Mama, I Hit a Lick, featuring Kendrick, produced by Pharrell Williams. It's carried by like a marching drum beat, quick bells with finger snaps. I like how he used the voices as the melody, the musical pattern. He took voices and just like put them in the keyboard like we used to do. Just each key would take it up an octave, take it down, whatever. Kendrick is weird as ever, and he's great as ever. You have to be a Kendrick fan to like this. If you're sketchy or think that Kendrick ain't what he's cracked up to be, you're going to be like, this is trash. But I'm not one of those guys. I think Kendrick is a genius, and he did his thing on here. So we're going to keep it moving. Pharrell is what it is. Pharrell is very hit or miss, I'll be honest with you. But he did not miss with this. I did not think that the song he brought out before this with Rihanna, that was a miss. The Rihanna part was dope, but the part he was rapping on, I didn't really like that. But he did not do that on here. He still was creative, and he still kept a vibe that fit the album. Next song, number 9, Rule the World, produced by Paul Cabin, Hitmaker. I believe it says Hitmaker. I had to write this. My handwriting's crazy. And Cardiac, featuring Ariana Grande. Fire. This song is fire. And I'm going to tell you why. So this is the feel, if you're unfamiliar with A. Marie, This is A. Marie's song. They took the feel of it and chopped it and made it. You just turn things up a little octave down. Little changes to make it not her song, but it is her song. One of the best songs in the 2000s, literally one of the best. Some people say Beyonce got her whole style from A. Marie. This is just immaculate production to me. It's modern. It takes a song that's almost 20 years old, and freaking makes it. It's not 20 years old, but it's old. It makes it sound brand new. It makes it sound mad melodic. It's gonna be mad people who never heard A. Marie's song. They're gonna be introduced to this song, and they're gonna think this is fantastic. I'm gonna assume he's gonna make this a single at some point. He would be very remiss to not make this a single. It wouldn't make no sense to not make this a single. But Chainz, why? Why would you put Ariana Grande on here instead of A. Marie? Why would you not go get A. Marie for this? I don't understand. Unless A. Marie not singing no more, which I follow her on Instagram and she just put out a song, but that's neither here nor there. Why would you not get A. Marie for this song? It doesn't make any sense. Other than that, this song is fire. Y'all did a great job. Fantastic. Kudos. This made the album go up a notch for me. I was in one lane, and then with this song, it took it up. Next song, number 10. I hope I don't get out of order. Next song, Girl's Best Friend featuring Ty Dolla $ign. It's a mellow bop with an old school West Coast two-step feel. The hook, Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend, that tells you everything you need to know about what kind of song it is. It's a female song. It's about diamonds. It's about spoiling a chick. It's stripper music. It's chill. It's a chill tempo. This is for females to show you how sexy they can be. In my humble opinion, it's not whack. Next song, $2 Bill, produced by Mustard and Terrence Martin, featuring Lil Wayne and E40. It's a future bounce. I don't got too much to say about the song because the song is good. It's a nice, quiet, thumping bass kick with hand claps, and it's just not too much I really got to say about it. I like Wayne's verse. 40 comes on with 40. It's like, what the hell? 40 came on, and as he always is, sometimes he's too fast, sometimes he's too slow. But you just accept it for it. It's like, oh damn, I'm like, who the fuck? Oh, that's E40. I get it. It is what it. I just give him a pass for whatever he does because he's E40 and it is what it is. I'll let him rap however he want to rap. So that's that for that $2 Bill. It is what it is. Very West Coast. Nothing wrong with it. The next song, I believe, is number 12. I got this thing looking all kind of crazy down here. It's called I Said Me, produced by 30 Rock and Dat Boy Squeeze. It's a mid-tempo track. It recreates Jay-Z's, I believe it's Dead Presidents. Again, I think 2 Chainz is trying to make a classic. I think he's looking ahead. He's trying to put his name in the hat. What I was saying, I'm trying to put my name in the hat. Like, unlike Big Sean, who tried to put his name in the hat and say he put his name in the hat, which immediately took your name out the hat when you said that. But this is a dope rendition of Dead Presidents. The feel of this song takes me back to 2001. It just feels, not 2001, before that. Dead President's time, that time. And it's a freaking head nodder. It has a nice flow. It could be East Coast, it could be West. It goes both ways. Right, it'll land right in the middle in the South for someone who wants to hear a mellow joint like this that is not shaking booty music, but it's like some introspective stuff. 2 Chainz does his thing. I'm liking what I hear. I don't like everything on here like crazy, but it's nothing whack to me so far. Next song, 13. I'm Not Crazy, Life Is, featuring Chance the Rapper and Kodak Black. Produced by FKI First and Mike Dean. This is a slow grinding tempo. It has a female vocalist in the back. Her vocals sound magical. I love her. It's a hollow, just like haunting background. She's just she's accentuating the track, and I like her sound. I like her style. The track itself is very 80s R&B ish, if you're being honest. You could take some of the stems from this and make an 80s song. But it's also very 80s 808 as well. It's a very reflective song. They're reaching back, talking about things that happen or moments in time, and just sharing it with you and leaving it up to you to dissect what needs to be taken from it. Next song, last song, track 14, Sam, produced by B. Clark. B. Clark. Oh, just B. Clark. It's very floaty. It's very spacey. It has that Outcast feel, that organized noise feel. 2 Chainz gets in the pocket with this. I think this is his home. I think this type of music is really where he wants to be. This is what he does. He flows on these slow, spacey, melodic, thinking man, these pain music. This is what he really wants to do, but he knows his bread is buttered on the other side of the toast, so he does them both. Bassline is mixed perfectly with the wah-wah guitar. Wah-wah. All of that is very ghetto. These are ghetto tears he's crying. We all cried them. I think this album is great. I was going to give it a high B, but when I look back in some of this stuff, I think this is an A. This album is an A. Check the scoring for what that means. But to me, I feel like this album is an A. This is a good album. You may not think so because you don't like 2 Chainz. I like 2 Chainz, so I came in I'm gonna be honest with you. I came in thinking C. I literally came in thinking, it's gonna be a good C. A low C. You know what I'm saying? I was thinking a C. And as it went on and I heard him, he was flowing, what he was bopping and what he was doing, I was like, oh snap, this dude is trying to make a banger. And I think he did. I'm going to give him an A for effort. My name is Chuck with Ills, aka Charles Brown. Thank you for watching. I'm going to see y'all on the next time. I'm going to be back with more reviews. But man, right now I'm really doing the talking facts. I'm talking about, because there's so much crazy stuff on my other channel, other channel, Charles Brown. I'm talking about R. Kelly. I'm talking about Michael Jackson. Talking about Tekashi 6ix9ine. I'm talking about Dame Dash. I'm talking about everyone. My other channel, Charles Brown. Check that out. If you don't know how to get to that, just look down in the freaking whatever is under me or go on my Instagram. I'll catch y'all on the flip side. Peace.